So if you think about it, sales are sales. Whether you're selling offline or online, the strategies that work in one area should probably work in a different area. So it always surprises me how people who try to sell online use a completely different strategy than what has been proven to work offline. All right, now let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Let's say I'm a car salesman, okay, at a Honda dealership, and our boss, the store manager, says, you know what, guys, we've had this Honda Accord sitting in our showroom for the last 2 years. We need to get that Honda Accord out of here, and whoever sells that Accord is going to get a $1,000 bonus. All right, so we're all super motivated to sell that Honda Accord now, right? So imagine you come in to my store, you walk in the door, and if I had the online sales mentality, what I might do is I might jump on you right away, run you over to that Honda Accord, and just start like banging out all the features of that Accord. You know what? This Accord, it's the safest sedan on the market today. It's got 34 airbags. It's got 16 drink holders. It's got amazing fuel economy. It's just the best car in the world, and I think you should buy it. Okay, so imagine you just walked into the store, I walked you over to this Accord, and I'm like, you should buy this car. What are the odds of you buying that car? And let's even imagine that I've really got game. Okay, I'm really good at sales. I got the whole high pressure thing down. Still, what are the odds of you buying that car? Probably not that great, right? Now, let's say I took a different approach. Let's say I saw you walk in the store, I walked over, I introduced myself, and I'm like, hi, my name's Mike, what's your name? Right? You tell me your name. I'm like, oh, that's great. What brings you in today? Oh, you're looking for a new car. Oh, that's awesome. What sort of car are you looking for? Right? I could ask you a whole bunch of questions, and through those questions, I could find out that you are actually shopping for a family car, and you've got 3 kids, and you're trying to save money. You want a car that's going to last you a long time, and you're just hoping that you're going to be able to find something. So now, if I was a good salesman, what I would probably do is walk you over to a really high-priced Honda SUV. And I would say, oh, we've got this SUV here. It's amazing for families because we've got this third row back seat. There's tons of room here. And you could pack a whole bunch of kids in this car. It's awesome. But the drawbacks are that, it's a very expensive vehicle and the gas mileage kind of sucks, all right? As opposed to the Honda Accord over there, which gets a lot better gas mileage and actually almost has the same cubic feet inside. But let me show you another vehicle. And then I walk you over to the Honda Civic. Now this is kind of at the other end of the spectrum. It's a lot less expensive than that SUV I showed you, and it gets amazing gas mileage, but it's really kind of cramped inside. And I think you might have a hard time with the kids in the back seat, and if 2 of the kids are going to a hockey game, there's probably not enough room in the trunk for that. But we've got an Accord over there that has lots of space in the back seat, and it does have a bigger trunk, and it's quite good on gas mileage as well, and it doesn't cost nearly as much as the SUV did. So that's something else you might consider. Anyway, you can see how I could show you a whole bunch of different options, always kind of funneling back to the Honda Accord. And if I did my job right, you might be asking yourself, why doesn't this guy just show me the Accord? That sounds like the car I want. And so I'm going to just keep doing that. And she's like, well, you keep mentioning that Accord. Could I see that? And I'm like, oh, yeah, sure. If you think that might be of interest to you. And now it's your idea, right? Now you are coming to me asking if you can see the Accord that I want to sell. All right? See how that works? And so when we're doing stuff online, I think we should do exactly the same thing. All right? There's too many sales funnels today, just hammer on the feature. So you're dealing with cold traffic. For whatever reason, somebody has come to your funnel, they're on your funnel, and they're then all of a sudden they're just bombarded with all these features of your product. And you haven't even asked them what they've wanted yet, right? And so you are telling them, you are dictating to them what you think they should have, what you think they should want. All right? Now, that does work. I'm not saying that doesn't work. If you've got a very strong offer with a big idea, a unique mechanism, you've got a platform that logically and emotionally supports your argument, then you do have a good chance of making a sale. I'm not arguing with that at all. But still, the conversion rates on most funnels is quite low. All right? So what I'm saying you should do is give people the option not to buy from you, okay? You should give them the option not to have to buy that Honda Accord. Give them other things to look at, okay? But while they're looking at other things, you're always vortexing them back in to that Honda Accord. You're always vortexing them back in to your offer. So if somebody comes to my funnel, like the funnel you're on right now, I'm really hoping that you'll sign up and you'll check out my free web class that explains what the Credibility Accelerator Vortex does. But if you're not interested in that because you've never heard of me before, you don't know what I do, you don't know if I know what I'm talking about, then you know what? I'm going to give you the option not to buy from me. And by buy, I mean by not giving me your email and not checking out the web class. You've got that option. What you can do is you can go to my blog. There's a link up above that takes you to my blog. There's a couple blog articles below where you can check out my blog. Now, if you do that, what's going to happen is you're going to go to my blog, you're going to read some of my articles, and hopefully you like my content there. Hopefully you're going to say, hey, this Mike Caldwell, the Marketing Medic guy, this guy knows what he's talking about. And guess what? When you're on my blog, there's a link on the side of that blog that brings you right back to the page you're on right now. The Vortex page, right? And so I keep bringing you back. It keeps coming back to that Honda Accord until it's actually your idea that you want to see that web class that I'm offering. All right? So what I'm doing here on this page here is what I want to teach you guys how to do. All right? Create that vortex so you can actually get more exposures with one engagement than you normally would, okay? Going back to the car analogy, if all I did was show you that Honda Accord, that's one exposure, and you're like, yes or no, you've got a yes or no decision. If you say no, you're gone, I never see you again, right? But each time I show you a different vehicle, that's like a new exposure. That's a new engagement. That's me getting to know more about you. That's you getting to know more about me, and you getting to know more about the services and the products that I'm offering. All right? And so that's what the Credibility Accelerator Vortex does, is it gives you an opportunity to see me in all different areas. And it'll give your audience the same way to see you in all different areas as well, until again they vortex around until they come back to the offer that you primarily want to present to them. All right, I hope that makes sense, and if it doesn't, then give me your email, check out the web class on the next page, and then I guarantee you'll understand it, and then you'll be able to do exactly the same thing for your business. All right, hope that works for you. Give me your email, and let's see you on that web class. All right. See you there. Bye-bye.